The original idea for the garden was put forward by somebody living in the street, and that was following a millennium party that we had. After that party, I think people were quite keen to continue the good atmosphere that had been generated and create opportunities for people to meet each other and actually to do activities together.
My name's Charlotte Attlee and I live in Howard Street opposite the community garden. A few years ago we were thinking of ways to improve the street, and in particular the bit opposite our house, which was used as a dumping ground for rubbish and looked very uncared for. The original idea was just to plant a tree and have a bench for people to stop while they were walking up Howard Street. But the idea mushroomed and lots of people became very excited about making a really nice community space.
So I'm hoping for a great improvement when they do this new garden.
What's it used for at the moment?
Dumping rubbish, it's absolutely, it's horrible. I mean, it's got a little bit of rubbish there now, but normally it's got a lot more, and it's a shambles.
I think it's a very good idea indeed, because it's a sort of effort to get everybody to know each other, really.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's improving the space that was already there.
I think it's great because it's been there for ages, wasn't looking nice.
To me, it's as an individual living in Howard Street, it lifts the whole street to have something like this provided. And as a councillor, it's very exciting because it shows what can be done by communities to improve the area that they live in.
Once we'd established that we wanted to create a garden in the street, we contacted a local firm of chartered surveyors. We've got several partners whom we're working with, Oxford Film and Video Makers, who own the lease on the building, and also, now with Glenscape, who are the landscapers carrying out the hard landscaping work. And we will be working with two local artists, a mosaic artist and a blacksmith, to create mosaics which will be set around the tree and to design and make two iron gates for either corner. At one point it really looked like we weren't going to be able to raise all the funds needed. It was more expensive than we anticipated, but the City Council came forward with £10,000 to more or less cover the building work, and that really helped us on our way.
After the theft of the garden plants, we were really shocked and disappointed. It seemed like a very destructive thing to do. And I really couldn't bear to look at the garden for a few days, sort of walk past and try not to look at it. But what was really positive was the response by everybody who walked past. In a way, it was a very positive thing because lots of people got involved and were suddenly interested in what was going to happen next.
It's really exciting seeing it, growing and just remembering back to it being kind of an idea on a piece of paper 4 years ago.
It's really a model for what I hope will happen in lots of other streets in Oxford. Because it is possible for people to club together and improve where they live.